In this video, we will be going over the back end of the XE Eats order store management. When you first open the back end, you are presented with the dashboard, which shows you some useful immediate information, such as your total orders and the amount, including cancelled orders. On the sales dashboard, you can see the total orders, the total accepted orders, and the cancelled or rejected orders. They are all listed here for you to be able to view and print. When a customer places an order, for example, for collection the next day, the system will begin to beep and flash to show you that a new order has been received. You can then view the order, print and acknowledge it, so that the customer knows that we have received the order at the restaurant. Once they have collected the order and paid, you simply click Collected, and then it will bump it off the system and go into the Accepted Orders bin. If you look under the sales dashboard, you have more options you can expand to. You have the pending orders, the outstanding orders, and your order history. This can be searched by date to and from, and can be searched with text, for example, order name, customer address, or postal code. You can download these in an Excel spreadsheet format if you wish. This also applies to your table booking data. You have full access to all the history and are able to search it. Shown is the North American dashboard, which differs as it shows you the tax and tip fields, which only apply to North American businesses. Under Reports, you will find your graphs and can download them in a variety of different formats, such as PNG, JPEG, PDF, and SVG vector images. Those are useful for constructing presentations. You have your top customers, your top-selling menu items, in-store reports, and customer lists, which lists all your customer data, which can be downloaded and used in different applications or systems. Here you have your SMS and email marketing, so you are able to collect customers' phone numbers and email addresses so that you can send them emails and information, possibly about promotions or other marketing tactics. You have your order map, which allows you to see where people are ordering from. This uses Google Maps, so you can select heat maps and the year to view this in more detail. These will show you where you are most successful, your monthly order report and weekly orders. These can be very useful for tracking what times of the month or what times of the week you are most busy, and therefore aid you when it comes to forecasting. Under opening times, you can edit your opening hours. You have the day of the week, when you open, when you close, if delivery is available during a specific time slot, the average delivery time, and collection availability. You can also choose which time to stop accepting orders before you close. This is dependent on the average collection time, so if we were closing at 5, and the average delivery time is 60 minutes, and the average collection time is 30 minutes, the system will automatically stop accepting orders for delivery at 4 o'clock and stop accepting orders for collection at 4:30. The menu manager supports drag and drop functionality, so you can easily reorder your items, view the items, and enter a product code to easily track the product. You have the name and the printing name for Epson printers, allowing you to have multilingual print. You can add a description of the item, and you can also choose to hide items in case you have discontinued them, however don't want to delete them. You can specify whether they're vegetarian, how spicy they are, the price of the item, and also the toppings. You can allow for dish properties, for example sides, whether you want rice, noodles, soup, salad, fries, chips, whatever it may be. You can edit your toppings here and have all the toppings available. Here you have your dish property groups, so say if you sell burgers, you may want to offer chips or salad, or if it's a sandwich, perhaps you could offer a super salad. You then have voucher codes. With this, you can easily create vouchers or coupons and discounts. Simply go to Add a Coupon and enter a unique voucher code. You can select the discount, which would be either a free product or a percentage off your bill. You can choose to have the vouchers work on a specific date, say from the 1st until the 10th of July, or you can have it set as a one-off offer. For example, first-time customers get a free dish with their order. Under System Settings, you can edit the contact details, the restaurant type, address and contact information, the type of food that you offer or specialize in, your branding, a URL logo icon, and Add to Home Screen URL. You can also select a certain HTML for the confirmation page when someone has placed an order. Once the order has been confirmed, it will direct them to this HTML and a closed page in case you are closed for a certain period of time and would like to convey some information and let your customers know about it. You can add any kind of text images. You can add custom text here for the right-hand side of the menu page that we talked about in the front-end video. You can enable table booking, have all of your social media URLs and a special offer URL. Under the announcement page, you can have pop-up announcements that appear when people first come to the site. You can also have an end menu announcement so that it is static and lets the customers know about an offer or any information you may want to let them know. Under the delivery collection info, you have delivery charges, the minimum amount for an order to be delivered, the free delivery distance, the cost per mile or kilometre, cost per additional distance after the one already specified, and the maximum distance. Here you can edit the delivery time per day as well as the opening times page. These are done in minutes, so 60 minutes on a Monday if it's really busy for the average delivery time, or say 39 on a Sunday when it's slower. The average collection time is for people who pick up the food in the restaurant. You can change these on a daily basis based on your forecast or how busy you think it'll be. You can also do delivery times based on the distance that the order is from the restaurant. You do this in miles or kilometers, and you can do this by Crowfly or the direct distance on Google API, which will actually measure the road distance and how long it will take to drive there. You can set the system so that customers only order when you are open, or you can allow orders to be placed before you open. You can also choose to only deliver to specific postcodes, easily turn off or on the delivery or collection options, and you can also toggle the later delivery options. Under the settings page, you have your general settings, so Google Maps API key, your time zones offset, the currency symbol you choose to use, your e-commerce tracking. If you would like to link your Google e-commerce tracking, your interface settings. If you would like the left and right side of the menu to remain static as you scroll through the center part of the page. You can have a block list of emails or IP addresses that you would not like to visit the site. You have your captcha settings, your URL rewrite, which is useful for Google keywords. You can put things like Chinese food, pizza, or the name of your town. These things will show up earlier in the Google page results if people search for these words. You also have the number of orders, printer receipts, thank you for your order page, emails, and the sales dashboard. You have your payment settings, minimum amounts, cash payments, service charges, surcharge settings for credit cards. You also have your PayPal settings, no check, as well as WorldPay and Stripe settings. These are all very similar, they're all payment methods and services. You have your email settings, what your email is, the subject line, the email subject, the confirmation email address, and by filling out these settings here, you can link your email to the system itself and send out scheduled emails to your customer list. Under the printer settings, you select the type of printer you're using, which will give you different options. For now, we'll leave it on Epson. You have the IBT printer, your extra settings, your ID lists, your queue and a reset queue button, and the printer URL if they are online. Here you have your SMS settings for sending out text messages, and here you have your Bring settings for linking your Bring account. Here you'll also find your user profile where you can change your password and username. Shown is the North American settings for the tax of the order and a tip charge. You can add custom CSS code to change the appearance of your website from the front end. These are your database function settings. These features are for single business setups only, with the exception of compact features. You can back up your data and all of your information. You can also reset it, repair the database, and remove incomplete orders. You are also able to import other databases and restore different versions of the database. Under the Close Business page, you can close your business for today or multi-day, for holidays or vacations. You can also schedule the close time, and you can also permanently close your business from the Close Business tab. Now when you go to the front end, it will display the Close Business page. Each store has its own set of settings and can be controlled individually. You have full control over everything. This has been the back end of XE Eats.